And now Kyle joins us for First Look at Sports. Now, Kyle, maybe poetically, the Universal Heat are on fire lately.
Yeah, you could say that. They just continue to pile up the wins after an 8-0 shutout win in Fort Saskatchewan yesterday. The Border City Bunch are now 7-0 on the season. This afternoon, St. Albert was in town for a matinee matchup. First period, Dawson Valier tries to clear the puck, but he puts it right on the stick of Lucas Palladino. He buries it. Sabres with the early lead. Later, Fort Sask on the power play. Brett Mossing finds himself all alone in front, but Austin Pryor is there to make the big save. This one had some hits as Joel Gagnon steps up at the blue line to put his man down. Now, less than a minute into the sandwich frame, Aiden Steige circles the net and finds Marcus Walters, who goes low far side. The Sabres lead is now 2. But just 3.5 minutes later, the Heat take over. On the man advantage, Jansen Leslie tees it up for Kobe Moore. He wires a bullet past Nate Reinhardt. It's 2-1. Minutes after that, a little more from Moore. The shot from the point is stopped, but the puck bounces around before Moore bangs his second of the game home to tie things up at 2. The Heat would take the lead now still in the second. Chase Stevenson out front to Gagnon. He puts this one in the back of the net. It's now 4-2. They're not done. They're going to get one more before the period is out. Logan Gainey picks up the puck and drops it for Ty Smith. He goes top shelf where Grandma hides the cookies. That caps a 5-goal second period that saw the Heat outshoot the Sabres 27-5. That would be it for Reinhardt. Chris Kerr would start the third between the pipes, and he wouldn't do much better. Midway through the frame, Heat on the attack. TJ Lloyd lets the shot go that beats Kerr through a bunch of traffic. 6-2 for the home side. The Heat add one more to take the game by a score of 7-2. The win improves the Heat's records to a perfect 8-0 on the season. Even more impressive is Lloydminster has now outscored opponents a ridiculous 67-14. Head coach Travis Clayton says after a lackluster first period, the team got back to playing the kind of hockey that's making them successful.
Found our legs and got going and just started playing simple hockey and putting pucks on net. And when you do stuff like that, eventually the puck's going to go in the net for you.
We just needed to wake up. We didn't come to the room prepared, ready to go, and we talked and we got ready to go for the second and third period and came out and won the game.
And a quick AJHL update. The Bonneville Pontiacs are in Okotoks this afternoon for a date with the Oilers. With the win, the Yaks get back to 500 this year. The Pontiacs are currently leading the game. At last update, it was 2-0 Bonneville after 40 minutes. Spencer Fu has a goal and a helper, giving him 16 points in 16 games. Jackson Dudley has the other tally for the Yaks. Now, last night, the Bobcats were in action and pick up their 7th win of the season in a thrilling game against Drumheller. The Bobcats were leading 4-1, but the Dragons scored 3 in the third period to force overtime. Nolan Yaremchuk scored his 5th goal of the season, and that was the game winner. Sean Coohan got the starting goal and stopped 30 shots for his 3rd win of the season. The Cats are back in action on Tuesday when the White Coat Wolverines come to town. The Yaks also had a game last night with a 4-2 decision over the lowly Canucks. Alex Smith led the way with 3 helpers for Bonneville. Musketeers, Stooges, and Godfather films. All good things come in threes, and the Newcap Sports Top 3 is no exception.
Number 3, Denton Collins takes it to Pater. Number 2, Ty Smith roofs it. And number 1, Carl Teledetsky calls his own number.